Hey, what's happening, YouTube? We are here for the second installment of Tusken Plays Pokemon Stadium. And as you can see, I've already got my lineup for the Pokemon I'll be using for Misty's gym. Last time, if you guys weren't there, didn't watch the video, we finished off Brock's gym. And it looks like each episode is going to be one gym, depending on the cuts and such. And as you can see here, we've got our lineup for the gym, as I said before. I'm going to explain each one. You've got Ivysaur, which is your quintessential grass type. It has a few good moves that I can use. And then you've got Clefairy for the element of surprise. Now, most of these Pokemon have at least one thunder move, and that is the reason why I chose them. And then you've got Magnemite, which is your straightforward electric masher. Magneton had good moves, but I decided to choose Magnetite because... Magnetite, wow. Stalactite. Alright. And then you've got Haunter, which is my secret weapon, and you're about to see why. And you've got Electrode, another quintessential electric type. And you've got Kangaskhan. So I'd have to say this is going to be only a one-time use team because I chose these as soon as I hit the gym, so... Yep. Oh, it looks like this trainer's ready. I'm going to go with Ivysaur, Haunter, and Clefairy for no particular reason. Last time I realized there were some recording issues, so I'm recording in half size right now to see if that makes any changes. I changed the plugin, and that seems to be working out pretty well. Oh, what did I do? Please be a good move. Wait, is that... Oh, that's Tentacruel. None of my moves... Oh, Double Edge. Perfect. Okay. A grass type move wouldn't exactly have worked because of the poison dual typing that Tentacruel has. Tentacruel. Alright, Potato. Alright. I think it would be best if I switch to something that can fight. I'm going to switch off to Clefairy. I think I'll need Ivysaur for another point in the battle. So, as I was saying before, the Glide 64 plugin seems to be working better than the Jabo plugin, which I was using in my previous video. That looks like, what move is that? You're about to see how, Mr. Announcer Guy? Alright. Oh, that's right. This is Generation 1, and all Wrap and Constrict attacks keep attacking continuously and they bind the opponent, but on the other hand, it is a disadvantage because the person that is using it can't use any other move except that particular move. So in a sense, it's like Fury Attack or Twin Needle. It has 3 or 4 hits, except this one goes turn by turn. I personally prefer this one because it gives an advantage and a disadvantage to the user. But in Generation 2, they do have the change where if a Wrap or Constrict attack is used, then the user can't escape from the battle. I think that is also another good change. Alright, Thunderbolt. Let's wrap this up, baby. Oh no.
What's this?
Ay, caramba. Ay.
It can't make a move.
Oh boy. Alright, so...
Has become one-sided.
It has sort of become one-sided. You can do as many of those wraps as you want, but they do minimal damage to me. Although, if any of you guys played Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue, you'd know that Brock's Onix had Constrict or Wrap, and that tended to be really annoying, and it made Brock's Onix a really tough opponent.
What a furious battle.
Although it is a move to Envy, that's one of the reasons why I went to go get an Onix later. Not again. See, that's just BS. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, you are seeing the reason why they changed the Wrap attack. Because it's just unfair for the Pokemon that has a lower speed. Trust me guys, I know what I'm talking about. I've played every Pokemon game from Generation 1 to Generation... whatever generation we're on right now. Alrighty, let's do this.
The attack's still
Man,
going on.
you are not making this easy.
There's a little damage. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
You got that right. This is ridiculous. Finally.
What's that? Missed the target.
Thank you.
How
Plus that attack missed.
that one hurt?
So you can see how the wrap attack would work. The opponent with the higher speed, like Tentacle, would just keep using the wrap attack again and again and again until they realized that the enemy Pokemon was at a reasonable health to be eliminated by a strong move such as Hydro Pump. Except in this case, the Hydro Pump missed, which gave me the advantage to take the hit and win. Right. So it uses Waterfall, which turned out to be... Ouch! Oh boy. I'm gonna send out Ivysaur for this. No, I don't think that would be a good idea, actually. I think I'll send out my Haunter. And you're about to see once again why my Haunter is my secret weapon. Look at that, self-destruct. Right now, I'm gonna use Thunderbolt. And of course, Haunter has the higher speed in this case, which I didn't really know. Right, so one more move should do it. The way I'm seeing it right now, I think that I will use Thunderbolt to finish Seakish off, and depending on what Pokemon this person sends out as his third Pokemon, I'll probably just use Self-Destruct, and that'll wrap up the match. And if it doesn't, then you've got Ivysaur to clean up the mess. You've got to be shitting me. You've got to be shitting me. I'm sorry, Haunter, but I don't take any chances. What if that Magikarp knows Sky Attack? I think I'm just gonna use the Self-Destruct. What? I don't believe this. Ladies and gentlemen, are you seeing this? That proves it. His Magikarp knows Sky Attack. It does, it does. His Magikarp definitely knows Sky Attack. Shit. That's hilarious. Alright. Oh no, Splash! What am I going... Did he say, what's the point of splashing? That is like the rightest thing the announcer has said so far. Man, I think that was overkill, on the other hand. So, on another note, we're not seeing any graphical glitches so far, so... I'll tell you exactly, I'll put the exact name of the plugin that I'm using for my graphics in the description so that you guys can see which one is working out best for me right now. Actually, when I played Paper Mario on the Project 64 earlier, just to see if I could make a Let's Play of it, the Glide 64 plugin was working for that one too. So I'd recommend using it overall. Alright, I'm gonna use Electrode, Kangaskhan, and Magnemite. 3 Pokemon I haven't used up till now. It looks like... Wait a minute. I saw Pidgeotto. Why does a Water-type gym have a Pidgey? A Pidgey. Does it have any water moves whatsoever? Oh man, that's Pokemon logic for you. Alright, I'm just gonna use one Thunder to wrap this one up. Electrode should have the higher speed. This one better hit. Perfect. It is a bad Pokemon choice. That was a direct one-hit kill. So now it's 3-2, and I have 3 Pokemon. And he's about to send out his second Pokemon. Let's see what he has.
Oh, it's
Kadakaka?
Kadabra.
Kadakata. Oh, I thought it was Kakataka. Oh, wow. Alright. No chances. I think I'm just going to use Self-Destruct on this one. It's always nice to have 2 Pokemon with Self-Destruct, just when you don't want to finish the battle out and you want to take this to the end. And you just want to take it to the end, get rid of your... Oh man, that was a funny eye pop out. I think it's awesome when you could just use Self-Destruct and still have 2 Pokemon in your reserves. For me, I think I'm going to use my Kangaskhan. Although, you guys should probably note that if the match ends in a tie and you lose your 3 Pokemon and they lose their 3 Pokemon, then you're the one who loses and has to start over. I don't quite think that's fair, but that's how it is. His Voltorb is a strange color. I don't think there were shiny Pokemon in Generation 1, so... well, I think that coloration was probably changed later on, but they probably stuck with this coloration right now because if anyone remembers, the original Pokemon games were in black and white, so the colorations were probably done on the basis of the creator and what they thought would work out best in this game. And
they're staring each other down.
And no one really, only the anime really thought of Voltorb as something that looked like a Pokeball. Alright, man. I don't think Magnemite would be a good choice here, so I'm gonna try a Dizzy Punch and see what happens. Flash. Oh no, it's flashing its ball at me.
It didn't work.
Oh, it didn't work, okay. I'm sorry if that came out wrong.
A savage hit.
Man, that is a savage hit.
Neither one is conceding an inch. Combatants face each other.
Oh boy. This might, if this flash hits, then it might lower the Yep. It might make my Rock Slide miss. That is what I'm hoping does not happen. Oh, speak of the devil. So the Glide 64 plugin doesn't seem to get rid of all the graphical errors like you saw in Rock Slide, but it does get rid of the stage error that happened in the previous episode, which is awesome. Which is anything good in my book. Anything good and anything that's an improvement is good in my book, so. They'll get to fixing it eventually. I'm sure the next Glide plugin, which is probably going to be version 2.1 or something, will probably improve upon the Glide plugin right now. Alright, so that's 2 battles down, and we've got 1 more to go before Misty. Let's see what this swimmer has for his roster of Pokemon. This is Cerulean Gym Battle Trainer number 3. He seems to have a big variety of Pokemon too, so I'm going to pick the 2 Pokemon that I know have self-destruct moves, and again, I think I'm going to pick Magnemite. Please be a water type that he sends out. A Meow. Oh, man, that's tough. I think a Psychic attack will do fair damage. Haunter should be able to have the first move, and I am correct. I'm really digging the nicknames they have here. You got Meowmer and stuff. That's pretty awesome. But since we're in the midst of a battle and I've got nothing else to really talk about right now that the announcer isn't talking about, I'm gonna go ahead and answer another question. Why didn't I move straight to Pokemon Stadium 2, which is just like Pokemon Stadium 1, lets you fight both sets of gym leaders and the Elite Four, and improves upon the graphics, and has Generation 2 Pokemon? Well, I decided that I wanted to start from the first installment, which is Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 in Japanese. Yes, this game is Pokemon Stadium 2 in Japanese. There's actually a Pokemon Stadium that came before this one, but it only had like 30 Pokemon. Alright, a Thunderbolt should do here. I didn't actually know Poliwhirl had higher speed than Haunter. Seems like Haunter would have a higher special attack or a special in this case. Because back in Generation 1 there was only one stat, and that was special for special attack and special defense. But the reason I'm not doing Pokemon Stadium 2 is because I wanted to start with the first installment and then work my way up to finishing the gyms and the Elite Four. And getting the Generation 2 Pokemon later would be a nice addition if anyone wanted me to continue this Let's Play. It's only gotten about 5 views so far, but if I feel like continuing it, I will. But that'll probably be after I finish Knights of the Old Republic and after I finish Apprentice of the Force. And get a few Roller Coaster Tycoon videos uploaded too. His Goldeen probably has a pretty low defense, so I'm going to wrap this up with the self-destruct. This will be the end of that matter. Now I don't quite know one thing about self-destruct, and that is, does it do less damage if you as a Pokemon that is using self-destruct has less health? And it looks like the answer is yes. If Haunter had a full package of health, then self-destruct might have been able to finish its work all the way through, but it didn't, so I've got Electrode to wrap it up.
Oh, it's Electric. The remaining Pokemon stock is
Oh, it knows
2-1.
Thunder. I think I'm just gonna use self-destruct as well. My Pokemon must really hate me right now. But I don't think that matters, because one thing that's awesome about Generation 1 and also a disadvantage about it is that there is no happiness quotient in this game. So you don't know if your Pokemon are happy or sad, and the only time they actually had a happiness quotient was in Pokemon Yellow when they introduced Pikachu. Pikachu was the first Pokemon to have a happiness quotient. But since I blabbered my way through this battle, now we are on our way to Misty with one Pokemon to spare. And I know exactly which Pokemon I'm going to use against Misty. I just need to see which Pokemon Misty has. We made good time on this one. We had a hard time with the Pokemon. The trainers in Brock's gym, rather. Ivysaur. So all her Pokemon are water types, as you can see here. And she has a Blastoise. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. So I think I'm going to use Electrode. I might as well keep my two self-destruct Pokemon in the game and start with Haunter. Alright, so she sends out an Ice Pokemon first. Ice-Water dual type, I believe. So I'm gonna start off with a Thunderbolt. Man, that lisp is really annoying me, but I'm gonna start off with a Thunderbolt. It does, doesn't it? Oh, Surf. That's probably gonna end up doing a lot of damage. Oh wow. Looks like Haunter can pull through there. Alright, so we're good. And one more Thunderbolt should do it. Another addition they made in Pokemon Stadium 2 that makes the games harder is the fact that you can switch out Pokemon during the middle of a battle. They don't have that addition in Pokemon Stadium, so that makes pummeling my way through the gyms a whole lot easier. And it seems like the gym leaders, especially Misty in this case, have less different Pokemon. And they have to send their Pokemon out. Oh man, not Thunder Wave. I think one self-destruct in my next turn should do it. If Starmie doesn't get to a oh, a critical hit. What do you know? I lucked out there, guys. Yeah! Man, we are really in the groove now. Alright, so I'm just gonna use a self-destruct. I'm not even gonna give Psyduck a chance. Because everybody... Oh, confusion. Everybody knows that Anime Misty would never send out her Psyduck in battle. If you were a 90s kid like me. Because 90s kids are awesome. Alright, that should wrap it up. Aww. Oh well.
Which Pokemon is coming out?
I think I'm going to send out my Ivysaur to wrap this one up, baby.
Oh, it's Ivysaur.
Damn right, it's Ivysaur. Alright, let's do this.
Stock is 2-1. The combatants are making sparks fly.
Mega Drain should wrap this one up.
Mega Drain.
I think... Yeah, there we go. I sucked out HP. Sucked out your... Aww. That is depressing to watch, but we have gotten our second badge, guys, and we are ready to move on to Lieutenant Surge's gym. Alright, we've cleared the Cerulean gym. And Surge's tower is open, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I believe there's 8 gyms, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gyms left to go. We have Surge, Erica, Koga, and all the other gym leaders, and our special gym leader Giovanni if he's in this game. Alright, so I'm going to wrap it up over here. I will see you guys in the next installment, which should be coming out very soon. It might be a bigger installment. It might include 2 gyms, depending on how fast I pummel through these next gyms. So I will see you guys next time.